Future back.
When I was younger, I had a natural inclination towards YouTube. For me, that was vlogging, video editing, as well as gaming. Eventually, I got my friends in on what I was doing and I'd include them on skits I'd make, and it became this thing where I'd bring my phone to school and we'd film different ideas and whatever not. Later on, I'd go on to edit some of my favorite shows with some of my favorite songs. This was me meshing the two things I enjoyed most, which was music and arguably film, which you'll see an example of in a moment.
Yeah, freaking Supreme, bro. I miss my brother. I miss my brother. I miss my brother. Yeah, I miss my brother. I miss my brother. Libo. I miss my brother. That knucklehead nigga count figures, fuck bitches, relax and we fly. Remain the same, then we train on some thoughts. Smoking on parole, that nigga too hot. Free my.
Now, although such an edit may appear underwhelming in comparison to today's standards, but 12-year-old me was pretty proud of that. And I'd also go on to edit some clips of gaming, as I said before, and just things I loved. Now, I know a lot of this serves the question, how does any of this relate to what I'm doing now? And relax, we're getting there. Fast forward to grade 8, where I find myself in a new school and new province, right? This is me in Woodhill College, Pretoria, where I was previously in Nelspruit. And at this point in time, I was doing different subjects, of course, and some of which I struggled with, and one of them being CAT, right? CAT for me was not fun at all, actually. And if I can recall, I was not a fan of my teacher. This played a big role in my day-to-day just general well-being, because I dreaded the day. I dreaded seeing CAT on my timetable. I just hated it. I was bad at it. Fast forward about 2 years later, and here I am back in Nelspruit. This was me in grade 10. And funny enough, ironically, I had picked CAT, right? And this is because it was in the subject block, right? I had chosen. So I had to take it. And my teacher was not really better than my previous one, right? So she was still bad. And my time in CAT was no better than it was before. Arguably it was, actually, because, I just enjoyed the school way more. And things were just way better in general, but I still was not enjoying CAT, but we were all struggling together. Now, grade 11 was a big jump from grade 10, so this played a significant role in my whole IT journey, I'd argue, because we had a new CAT teacher, Mrs. Host, and she was one of the best teachers I've had, right? So she made this whole topic so easy to understand through being engaging with the class, right? And just a fun teacher in general. I was able to actually, get numerous distinctions for CAT throughout this time. And it was because of her. So, yes. Now, this is me in matric, where I did also receive an award for CAT. I apologize for the big jump. I'm just short on time. Now, from everything I've learned, what I can tell you is that IT is a very practical topic. None of it actually matters if you don't go and practice what you're doing in your day-to-day life. So with me, that was PowerPoint, that was Excel. All of these things I learned in CAT, I ended up incorporating into all of my other subject choices. So that ended up helping me not only in high school, but today as well, when handling modules like AIM, where you tackle Excel, Word, and just things I've seen before, fortunately. I am currently a first year studying BIS Information Science, and I genuinely believe that IT has allowed me to be where I am today. All the turning points from my teachers to my childhood experience has led me to understand technology in a way that I wouldn't had I not had those experiences. Therefore, I believe this is important for a growing, developing future and in order to stay privy in the modern day world. Thank you.